So I want to talk to you guys about the dynamic of Tom Thibodeau and Julius Randle and Obi Toppin. So, if you go back, on the 2020 draft, you know, Leon Rose really wanted to, um, was really considering trading up for Obi. So like it was like it became a real a serious situation for Leon Rose that he's like, listen, it looks he was already wheeling and dealing, trading the 27th pick and the 38th pick for the Utah Jazz 23rd pick, and then you started to hear the rumors that he was considering trading up for Obi. So then the season starts. Julius Randle's on fire, and I'm really happy about what he did that season. That was phenomenal. So he's playing phenomenal. Obi's minutes is being, there's a situation with Obi's minutes. So, me personally, I was really hoping that we could play some small ball with Julius Randle and Obi Toppin. And there was a somewhere down in the middle of the season, near All Star break, Mitchell Robinson breaks his foot, and we hear Tom Thibodeau talk about the idea for a small ball, which I was really pushing for that idea as well. Like I'm like, yo, listen, Obi needs to start at this point. Like by the time we reach like 41 games, I'm like, yo, man, he needs to start. It's become too much, and still no small ball lineup, and you know, we see later that season the Knicks make it to the playoffs. Obi Toppin starts to do pretty good against the Atlanta Hawks, and still, at least for me, the desire to see Obi Toppin and Julius Randle play together still is like, okay, well, I wonder what would have happened if had Obi and Randle played together, and they probably could have wreaked havoc against the Atlanta Hawks. But Tibbs really wants a shot blocker at center, and so he doesn't. According to him, he didn't like the idea, and especially that season, that rookie season, there was a lot of he was really getting at Obi. He was really coaching him and pushing him and so forth and so forth to be better. So there's a lot of scrutiny, a lot of coaching, and all that stuff that comes with the territory for Tom Thibodeau. But following season, Julius Randle is on hot water already, as well as Tom Thibodeau. It just seems like the fans are very frustrated with them two. Um, I think, and I believe a lot of it has to do with Obi's minutes. I think it's I feel like both of them are possibly um, are has many of the fan base very frustrated with both of them because of Obi's minutes, and I can't really defend that. It's like what, as much as I appreciate what Julius Randle has done, as much as Tom Thibodeau, who also has done a lot for us, getting us to the playoffs in a long time. It's hard for me to defend, the fact that Obi's minutes is there's no small ball, in the season. Very few. There's very few, and especially in the 2021 season, he did this. He did do some small ball lineups. I wish he would have done some more, but I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people want to trade Julius Randle even before he did the thumbs down. There's a lot of Julius Randle hate in my eyes. A lot of it has to. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna say I know, but I believe a lot of it has to do with the OB minutes, and OB and Tom Thibodeau not wanting to play small ball as well. So it's just a lot of people are just very frustrated with the situation. One solution is just to give it a try again. I would think that maybe playing Julius Randle and Obi having played together would help the situation. That's my solution. I don't know if it would win games. So that's a tough situation, and Tom Thibodeau is there to win games. He is not there to to lose games and trial and error and have fun. Like, it's very difficult for this Obi situation and for Tom Thibodeau to win games. Anyways, I was looking at my talking points. I think I've pretty much covered them all in that one session right there. And basically, I don't know what really is the solution. I know a lot of people, a lot of Knicks fans right now. It's pretty tough right now. Some people want to win. Some people don't really care if we win or lose, so long as we push a what they consider pushing a proper rebuild. You know, that's what a lot of people want. Play the young core. I actually like what the dynamic we have. Me personally, I'm a fan of Evan Fournier. I like his outside shooting. I'm a fan of Julius Randle, of course, and that he can help us win games. And but I do also understand that there needs to be more than just more than just Obi playing 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Um, that sort of thing. I think it's really difficult for us, for at least for me, to judge the situation from outside looking in, because I do see Quentin Grimes get those minutes. Like he was able to get minutes. Emmanuel quickly is able to get minutes. People are talking about Emmanuel quickly getting more minutes this season. Something that I should have wrote down in my notes is that on Twitter I was able to find people posts where there are people talking about Emmanuel quickly getting a bigger role. Um, I think that was according to Ian Bagley and SNY that Emmanuel quickly could get more minutes next season. Quentin Grimes is going to get more minutes next season, and as well as possibly Obi Toppin. So, I mean, I'm just a skeptical when it comes to Obi. I'm very skeptical, but the rest, I do feel like they are sort of proving themselves, and sort of like I can see that Tom Thibodeau is very more open-minded to give them more minutes versus more closed-minded to give Obi minutes. Even though he has said last season that he would give Obi more minutes, but I'm just very skeptical about that. But that's today's video. I'm looking forward to seeing how this season is going to unfold itself. There's also the whole situation where Obi Toppin was in the trade scenario for Donovan Mitchell, as well as R.J. Barrett. Emmanuel Quickly's name was in that trade package. Mitchell Robinson's name was in that package. So, it's going to be interesting to see how the future unfolds itself, so to speak, because eventually Obi Top is going to want minutes, more minutes, as well as Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes, Cam Reddish, and so forth. So I want to see how this season is going to unfold itself. Hopefully, we have a winning season, and hopefully, we win more than 37 games this season. So I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. Hopefully, you guys like this. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments. And I always enjoy talking to you guys about Knicks basketball. And until next time, guys, peace out.